Special burst practice training. Here comes with.
Y'all tired of playing the sidelines. Gotta make my own highlights.
Marisa.
I live for that.
For the fight of my life, show 'em what I got, cause you know that it's my time. Brought till I fall, boy, give it my all, boy. Got me feeling like I can fight them all, boy. The time has come, the bell is run. No weekends here, you know that I'm a star. I've been struggling
Marisa.
I live for
I'm
that.
saying I'm one of a kind. They ain't built to break me.
All right, let's get it.
Champion, one day I might be.
Now you know history.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Both sides looking for an opening. Player 2 with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. Managing that drive gauge is gonna get tricky. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. The jump in catches them. Taking stock. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Checking to see how the opponent reacts to long-range fireballs. This is a clear sign that they're testing their opponent's knowledge and game plan. Gutsy play with the grab. Still slugging it out as they surprise them open with a Shoryuken. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Shout on Earth, cranking it up. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Jumps. Fires off a Shinku Hadouken. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Knocked them out of the air. They just said, get that jumping out of here. Player 1, thinking cap, overdrive Shoryuken. Connects with the throw. Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go. No heavy. What will be the follow-up here? Player 2 with the rhythm, owning that space. Are you kidding me? Player 1 has got to be believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Breaks those shins. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Knockdown. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. From up above. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Reads their mind and texts a throw. In there! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Player 2 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 1 hits him with a stopping block. Shows a medium kick. Not much life difference. Player 2 can't use an experiencing burnout. Counting on the super to do the job, but can't squander this punish counter chance. Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. Big gauge connects with the throw. Looking for a hold. Both of them back off. They may be some corner you jumping in for. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. That drive impact doesn't get hit them with a stopping block. Who's going to break the silence first? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 1 chases them down. Knockdown. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. The throw misses. The grab misses. Gets a crucial back throw in. Next hit will end the round. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. All right, what's coming up next? Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. This is a prime opportunity to end things, but they decide to play it safe? You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Experiencing burnout comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round 2. Fight!
Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Player 2 uses the gauge for a super arm. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up!
Jump. Brushes that off and keeps going. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Throw whips. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Takes them all the way to their corner with that. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Throws them. What's next? Knockdown. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Closes with the throw. hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump in is denied. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Looking for a chance. Goes for the jump in. Experiencing burnout. Dealing a nice chunk of damage. What a payoff. Takes the opponent out of the air. This wins out in the Battle of the Skies. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with a jump. Gets a big game on the Wild Hunt. Nice read with a cannon spike. Still scrapping for control of the space. That's gonna leave him rattled. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Spins it all on the super! Not shy one bit about it! Player 2 can't win this without pull connects with the throw. What now? Anti-air in the clutch. What a finish! Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Nice parry. Smart play with the throw. Neither of them willing to back off here. Goes for the throw. Trips him up. Blocks the jump in. Got some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Knockdown. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Takes a trip. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is a big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Barely blocks the jump in. The jump in is denied. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Doesn't miss a beat. A quick breather. Throw leaves them wide open. Oh, experiencing kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Sees them coming in, grabs them in the air. Oh, the air throw falls short. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 2 chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Big, low, reaching heavy. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. The jump in is deep. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Can they create an opportunity? What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Jumps in. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Picks the air throw. Big opportunity coming. What'll happen here? Sneaks in above. They were waiting for. Player 1 will brush that off and keeps going. Drops them hard. Chases them down. Will they go all in without drive? The low. Oh, here we go. Critical art is on deck. In with the cross. What a finish. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
Showtime! Round 1. Fight!
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Blocks the jump in. Player 1 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Player 1 chases them down. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Knockdown. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Nice vertical roll there. Charges forward. In with a backstep roll. Still slugging it out at this range. Checks with a medium kick. Both fighters planning something? Jumps up. There's a change of sides. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player crowns them from above. Whips! They're wide open! Uses the gauge for a super arc. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. Hanging by a thread! Just need one, but what a finish! Player 1 comes away with the win!
A new challenger.
Ho ho, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Well-timed command throw there. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Knockdown. Player 1 with the life lead. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Grabs them. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Reads them. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their grounding. Going wild with Shout of Earth! Experiencing burnout. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Still slugging, not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. They exchange blows. That's gonna leave them rattled. Going in? Player 2 gotta do better than that. Turn time. Tensions are running high. But what a finish! Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps? Just out of range for that throw. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Gets through the opening. Throws him down. All right. Neither of them willing to back off here. A little too greedy there. Knockdown. In a dire situation, they can't offend the throw, ends the round. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Takes them all the way to the corner. Just goes for it at this range. In with a backstep forward. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive resets. Big throws. What'll happen here? Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? That combo, perfect KO. They were in full control there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. The last round, hit them with a stop and block. Uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Can they make the most of this? That's gonna leave them rattled. Finds the target. What are they gonna do? They push their way out of the drive. In fact, misses. Oh, they got him. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that runback. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Holds out with the block. Gets the jump in. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Trips him up. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. And they outlast it. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Nice Manejador, getting those throws all pumped up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Charges forward. I think they decided to create some distance here in order to slow down the pace of it. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Both fighters are barely hanging in there, but someone's gotta act. Player 1 chases them down. Safely increases their throw level. It's too much! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Rushes that off and keeps going. Converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Ups the dance, looking to impress with this super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Dealing a nice chunk of damage. What a payoff. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Knockout, sliding in. Counting on the super to KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. The last round. It's now or never. Charges forward. Reads the jump in perfectly. Connects with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Players blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Taking chunks out of each other here. Player, all the throw connects. Amazing. Throws them. A real, they are done. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
A new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Oh, with the drive impact. Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. And a super perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Got their eye on the air. Who's going to start things off? Uses the parry. Mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe. Great work finding the opening. They decide to take a breather to regroup. A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Big opportunity coming. Steals back a chance. They got up experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Throws a fireball. And they create an clutch anti-air. KO! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let's get this man. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. No good up high. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What are they thinking here? Goes for the command grab. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Combo with the target combo. Tries to keep the pressure on the KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps in. Still very early in the round. Knockdown. Medium kick hits. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Springs forward with the drive rush. Going in. Sonic boom. Their will to win is really being tested here. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 1 is dominating this match. What'll happen while it's done? They got him so quick. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Was hungry for the grab. Jumps in. He throws him from above. Sticks out a kick. Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. This can lead to some big damage. Both solid anti-air. Throws them. Both sides getting ready. A jump in? Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Sets up with the jump in. It is over. Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Sonic boom. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Decides to meet them in the air. Smart play there to go for the air-to-air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Player 2 has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Got their eye on the air. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Connects with medium kick. Both can end up experiencing burnout. Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Sonic boom, knockdown and looking for a chance. In there. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Medium kick hits. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Checks them with the boom. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Picks the air throw. Jumps. There's a change of side. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be knocked them out of the air. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Let's lose the boom! Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Meets them air to air! Flatline zone! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. It sets up with the jump in. Shout of Earth, cranking it up. And it is off solid anti-air. Player 2 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? A jump. Pokes with a kick. What are they gonna do? Somehow manages to block the jump in. Knocked them out of the air. Boom! Presses for a reaction with the fire. Reads the jump in perfectly. Sets up with the jump in. Both low heavy. Ugh, take a yo! Critical art now. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. It is over. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's over! Yeah!
Now you know history.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Perfect air to air. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. Bops them with a target kick. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Walters in there and sweeps with this super art connect. Takes a trip. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Holds out with the block. Nice Manes Dore. Getting those throws all pumped up. Gets the jump in. Risky shout of Earth. Cranking it up. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Charges forward. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. This is gonna hurt. Player 2 flatline zone. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
If you've come to fight, then fight!
Getting cold feet?
then fight!
Feeling nervous?
If you've come to fight, then fight!
Getting cold feet?
If you've come to fight, then fight!
Feeling nervous?
If you've come to fight, then fight! I have you! Stand still! I have you! Run away! I will burn you! Stand still! I have you! Stand still! I have you! Okay! Stand still!
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
This will be round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Starts with a jumper. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Still slugging it out here. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this a super art. So ambiguous. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Got their eye on the air. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Jumps in. This may be it. Hit them with a stop and pop. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They're trading attacks. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Both sides sets up, closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Will we see our fighters kill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? The jump in catches them. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult. Down to the wire. Beautiful setup with that attack. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. The jump in is denied. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Take KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Had the radar up and running. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump-in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Player 2 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. This may be it. What'll happen here? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Drive gauge on deck. Are they gonna gun it? The low heavy connected? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. This is gonna hurt. With them turning it right up with a super. No hesitation. Wild out on them. Get them up. And boom, the cannonball. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Back into the corner. This can lead to some flatlines though. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Come to fight, then fight!
Feeling nervous?
What the? Huh?
I've been a failure, I've been a success. I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill all my blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man.
Sure thing. Let's dance.
I suffer from defeat, so success is my medicine. Destined for greatness, so you know that I'm back again. Back on my feet.
All right, let's get it.
Always ready for a fight.
time to train. Terrible. Too slow! Not good enough.
I've been a failure, I've been a success. I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill all my blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man. If practice makes perfect, then I'm already a veteran. I suffer from defeat, so success is my medicine. Destined for greatness, so I'm ready.
All right, let's get it.
After I fell down, always ready for a fight, never been.
Getting cold feet? Nervous?
I've been a failure, I've been a success. I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill all my blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man. If practice makes perfect, then I'm already a veteran. I suffer from defeat, so success is my medicine. Destined for greatness, so you know that I'm back again. Back on my feet after I fell down. Always ready for a fight, never back down. At this point, I'm fighting for pride, I'm fighting for life. Reputation on the line, so I'm fighting for mine. You ain't gotta really like me, but you must respect me. I'm saying, if they ever try to check me, ain't gonna let them wreck me. The pain